What's going on there, friends? My name is M2Greats, and welcome to my brand new Let's Play of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet for the Nintendo Switch. I am very excited for this LP. This game came out last November, and this is a brand new generation of Pokemon, the 9th generation. We've come so far in the world of Pokemon, and what's very unique about this game is that this is a very ambitious title, as this game takes Pokemon in a whole new level, and you'll see once we actually get into it. So let's go ahead and get up. And this is me. Right in the start of the game, you're given a choice between two characters. You have Florian as the male character, and then you have Juliana as the female character. I'm going to be playing as Juliana, as traditionally in a lot of my Pokemon LPs, I have been known to play as the female, because typically in Pokemon games, the female designs of the characters tend to be better looking than the male characters. So this is our room. We have a pretty large house. Everything's very large in this game, and you'll see in a moment as to what I mean about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start by going to my options real quick. Gonna go ahead and do text speed fast. I'm gonna turn off autosave for reasons, and these are good. So I'm gonna go ahead and save our options here, and then of course you can save the game if you'd like. Let's go ahead and head on downstairs. Oh my god, there's a squirrel in my house. It's a squolvet, to be more precise. So if you go ahead and head around over here, down, our house is very large in this game. I think this is the largest house that we've ever had of any Pokemon game. It's crazy. Already in your uniform and everything. Well, it is your first day at your new school after all. I'm so excited for you. Still, you might want to cool your engines before you go racing out the door. The school contacted me and said that you're supposed to wait here a little while longer. Their words, not mine. Apparently, there's something very important for your first day that still hasn't arrived. Oh, what's that? Somebody's at our door? Maybe that's the thing we're waiting for. Get the door, would you? Okay. Let's go ahead and head on to The front door, again, this is a very large house. It's insane because in most houses in our Pokemon games, in the previous Pokemon games, you have just an upstairs room and then the living room. That's it. And Pokemon has evolved over time within the past, 14-ish years now since Pokemon's been around. It's pretty insane. On behalf of the Academy, I must apologize for the late arrival of your enrollment documents. And also for my delay in introducing myself. I am the director of Uva Academy. You may call me Mr. Clavel. Okay. Or Clavel. I think it's Clavel. I think Clavel sounds better. I am responsible for the entire Academy, including any failures on its part. So here are at least the enrollment documents that should have already been delivered to you. All that in a bag. Must be a lot of documents. Since you've come all this way, can I at least offer you a cup of tea? No need to trouble yourself. I've got a thing or two to discuss with the director here. Why don't you head up to your room and finish getting ready for school? On my bag and hat. Ooh, exciting. I'm very excited. How can I refuse such a kind offer? Yeah, so I wouldn't really say he's like the Pokemon professor of the game. He's more of, he takes like a similar role to like, Chairman Rose from, Generation 8, Sword and Shield. But he's not the professor. He knows a lot about Pokemon, but he's certainly not the professor. Man, if we take a look around here, we have our nice little school vet bag, bean bag, I guess. Pillow down there. We have a very large bed. It's a bed that I strive to have for, because admittedly I move around a lot whenever I sleep. Let's go ahead and grab our hat and bag. And look at us right here. I like it. So now we are introduced a new feature if we open up our menu, and that is the bag. This is what our bag looks like. So we have medicines, Pokeballs, the battle items, berries, miscellaneous items, TMs, the TM materials, which is actually new to this game, treasures, which you can use to sell, picnic items, another new feature to this game, and then the key items. We got the adventure guide, and the adventure guide, well, it tells you how to play the game. That's important. You gotta know how to play the game if this is your first time playing this game. Well, I guess it could also be useful since this is a brand new generation, and when it comes to a brand new generation, that means new features are available to us, and we have to learn how to use them. Just look at you, all ready for your big first day! Yes, the uniform of our storied academy suits you quite well indeed. Oh gracious, how very careless of me. I had entirely forgotten that I have something else for you. A most important thing, but your living room is hardly the place for it. Would you care to follow me outside? Oh, what is it? Okay, guess we're gonna go outside and figure it out. So this is outside of our house. Dear Pokemon, time to come out of your Pokeballs. Whoa! And with that, we provide each student entering the Academy a Pokemon of their own. I'll ask you to choose which among these three you'd like to have as your partner. Sprigatito, I don't even know how to pronounce these names. The Grass Cat Pokemon? Oh man, it's so cute. Fuecoco, the Fire Croc Pokemon. And then Quaxley, the Duckling Pokemon. Oh man. They usually refuse to leave even my side. What's this? So it turns out they're more interested in you than familiar old me. I do wish I could stay and see which one you'll choose, but I must be off to my next home visit. I'll be at the house over there. Take your time with your decision, then come find me once your mind is made up. Now, if you'll excuse me, until next we meet. What a mannerly fellow that director of yours is. These three are all lovely, but you need to choose one, right? Not an easy task. I know. All three of these Pokemon have pretty big potential. Potentially. I guess that's redundant. Why not take this opportunity to walk around about with these little ones and get to know them? I'm sure they have lots to teach you. Oh, but before you go, I got you a little something to celebrate your big day. Take it with you if you're going out on your own. Oh man, our very own cell phone! Let's go! The Rotom phone. The latest model of the smartphone. It's a brand new phone. According to the instructions, you can check the map by pressing that. It'll help you from getting lost, so take good care of your new gadget, okay? So now we can walk around now. And, yeah, so this game gives you an objective for you to do. This is actually very important because of the way this game is laid out. And I'll, again, explain that momentarily, but this is the entire map of your Rotom phone. Your handy phone is a popular item used throughout the Paldea region. Adding apps to it gives a trainer access to a variety of useful functions. Using the map app, you can find useful information about the Paldea region. If you move the map cursor over your own icon and then move from side to side, you'll rotate your own view along with the map. Handy for getting yourself oriented. And then you can move around, you can select a location. And then we have the flying taxi service returning from Sword and Shield, where you can fly to places that you have visited. So this, if we zoom all the way out, this is the whole map. It doesn't really look large, but it is very large. It is probably the largest region out of every other region that we've seen already. This is the Paldea region. This region is based off of Spain, I believe. So occasionally you'll be seeing like Spanish-related things, like how in Sword and Shield, the Galar region was based off of the United Kingdom. Alright, so, yeah, we can walk around with these Pokemon here. You can talk to all three of these Pokemon that if you'd like. But yeah, so these are our starter Pokemon. Traditionally, every Pokemon game, you have 3 Pokemon that you have to choose from. It is typically a fire Pokemon, a water Pokemon, or a grass Pokemon, and they will evolve into... when they evolve, when you level up enough times, then they will evolve... Usually they evolve into a secondary type, where you have an extra type to work with. And, you know, the typing of these 3 starters are actually very unique this time. That we have not seen these types of starters from up until this point. So I'm very excited to work with at least one of these 3, since I can only choose one for this playthrough, unfortunately. The power of science is amazing. You can connect with friends, you can head out on adventures together, up to 4 of you at a time. You can talk to people if you'd like. This time around, when you talk to people, there's actually a special dialogue that you can tell if certain people that you talk to are actually worth talking to. Otherwise, you can talk to them just for fun. And yeah. So now we have the ability to run around now. As it's fortunate because, let me tell you, walking in that very beginning of the game was so slow. And actually, if you try to go back to your house now, you're gonna go back to walking. You can't run when you get to that point. It's weird. But anyway, let's go and head across across the street neighbor here. Buenas! We haven't met, have we? I must say, I wasn't expecting to see you here quite so soon. Hang on, Director. Is this who I think it is? Yes, this is our Academy's newest student. She will be attending as of today. So you're that kid who moved up in the road. I've been dying to find out more about you. So what is it about me that you're very interested in me about? Normally I live in the school dorms, but home is here. What do you say, new neighbor? Yeah, we can be friends. Friends is very important when it comes to a journey like this. So this is Nimona, and she is a very powerful trainer. A champion ranked trainer. Is that the champion? Well, I guess that's up to us to find out as we go through the game, right? I mean, we're not going to find out who the champion is until we get to the very end of the game. That's typically how it works. So, yeah, we're going to go to the same school. And this is actually brand new. We're actually going to school in this game. There are schools in previous games, but we've never really attended school. So, I guess we have to decide which Pokemon that we want, right?